Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna share this over on the page, or in the group, I mean. Share. All right. Got me some bubbly. I never heard of this brand, but tastes all right. I'll give everybody a few minutes to get on here, and then we'll get started. Okay, let me see. Facebook is saying, Cassie Howard just shared your video. Let them know you appreciate them. Thank you, Cassie, for sharing your own video. Hi, Lisa. Hi. Isn't the lighting so good in here? Look at this huge light. You probably can't see that without me blinding you. I'm in my hotel suite. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on now. Okay, I'm in my hotel suite in Toronto. I got my VIP day tomorrow, so I checked in tonight so I could get some work done, some peace and quiet by myself, have some champagne because why the fuck not? And it was so funny when I came upstairs, when I took the elevator upstairs, there was there's like, I think there's 20 floors here, and I was on the 19th floor, which is pretty fucking sweet. Like, we're right near the tippy top. And so I come up here, and these are all suites, so it's not just regular rooms, it's all suites. And I'm looking for my room number, and I come out of the elevator, and to the right, there's just like one big gigantic wall, like a door, but it's obviously for a big gigantic suite. And I'm like, okay, that's not it. So I go down the other side, and I'm looking, and I go one way and I can't find my room number, and I go the other way, and there's no, do I sound funny, really? Maybe that's just tired Cassie, because I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep, which is very little for me. So I go down the other side of the hall. I still can't fucking find my room, and I'm about to call down to the lobby where I'm like, where is this room number that you gave me? I'm looking at the key to see if I like read the room number wrong. I come back to the elevator, and I noticed that the room that I saw, the big gigantic wall that I saw, was my room. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a really big door, right? And I come in, and this is like a house in here. It's ridiculous. I did like a bunch of Snapchat stuff. Do you guys want me to show you? Do you want me to give you the tour? It's like a house. Like, I'm not even gonna say anything else. Like, that's what it is. There's like a full, like, I'm sitting in a dining room here. Like, check this out. Like, this is my dining room. And over there, that room, that's a full-size kitchen. What? I think this is really like, the universe is saying, I'm so sorry about like, the big fuck up for Miami. Let me repay you, basically. And it gave me this amazing suite. I'll show you around. Before I get into anything, I will show you. Okay, so first of all, check out this view. Okay, let's try to get it where you don't see the lamp. So that's the CN Tower, right outside my window. So that's pretty awesome. So we got a really awesome view here. This is obviously the dining room that I'm sitting at, which is huge. It's for like a table for 8. Insanity. That's the gigantic light I was talking about. It's so good for video. Full-size kitchen. Stocked kitchen. And check out this fridge. It's awesome. I need one of these in my house. Is like loaded with goodies. That's where I took my champagne. So it's a huge place. So this is pretty sweet on its own, but then you come over here and you're like, bam, what's up with that? Look at this living room. We're gonna do some epic shit for our VIP day tomorrow. It is gonna be amazing. We got so much space. And then there's an office. I mean, if you can't work at the dining room table for some reason or in the living room, you have your own really awesome office there. This is like the entryway, which you can't really see, but that's the entryway. There's a little bathroom over there. That's really nice as well. You still got the views of the CN Tower, master bedroom. It's so nice. It's like nicer than my own bedroom. And then we come in and it's beautiful bathroom. Look at that. And it just keeps going. The doors just, they never stop. There's another one. Cool. Bathroom. You guys don't care about bathrooms, I'm sure. But I want to show you something that blew my fucking mind, okay? Let me find the lights. So I came in here where I was like, why are there still doors? Like, what is happening here? Come on, lights. There we go. Okay, so I came in here. Look at this. This is like a walk-in closet, a gigantic walk-in closet. All right, it's kind of dark, but this is what blew my mind when I came in here and I was like, what the hell? I got my own little workout area. I got my own gym. This is a treadmill and a big ball. But I mean, that's pretty much all I use. And then that thing, I don't know what you do with that guy over there. But treadmill, coming for you. So, it's an awesome place. If you've never been to the Ritz-Carlton in Toronto, come here, get the corner suite, and boss it up because it is pretty epic in here. All right, so let's go back and sit down. And we will chat about sales. Chat about selling. Okay. All right, so now that you've had the tour, what I really wanted to talk about today is sales, specifically how to sell the right way. And there's one particular thing that I wanted to talk about here because it's something that I've had to practice myself a lot, and something that, you know, I'm really good at now, but took me a long time to kind of get used to. Pretty awesome room. Yes, it is a pretty awesome room. It's amazing. So the thing that I've noticed a lot about sales, you know, after doing so much research myself and having so, you know, so many mentors and stuff that have helped me with sales and all my own learning and research, there is a lot that you have to learn and process when it comes to selling. There is how to sell effectively without sounding super salesy. I think it's bigger than my house. It is quite possibly bigger than my house, and I have a 3-story house. No, I'm just kidding. It's not bigger, but it's pretty damn awesome. It's still very, very big. So you have to obviously sell without sounding salesy, right? Which is like a big issue for a lot of people where they're like, I don't want to come off as salesy. I don't want people to think I'm desperate and pushy and all this stuff. And so what you have to do really, and this is the main point that I wanted to make, is you have to sell from a place of service as opposed to a place of desperation, a place where you need to sell, basically. Okay, so let's do an example here. So let's say you have a program that you launched, or one-on-one mentorship, or a course, or even just, you know, a one-off offer that you have, and you need to sell a certain number of them because you have a whole bunch of bills that are due, or you want to make this really big investment in whatever it is. You have some debt that you need to pay off. You just have money that you need to come in, right? You need this money. And so when you sell from that place of desperation, and it may not even feel like desperation to you, it may feel just like, I really want to sell these, but deep down you don't realize that it's because you're desperate for the money. But it will come off in your content, it will come off in your sales, it will come off in your connections with people, the way that you speak to people, whether you realize it or not. So you have to remember that, you know, you need to sell from that place of service. You need to, whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's a program or a course or even an in-person event, whatever it is, you have to sell it from that place of service where really, like, think about it this way. If you're not selling this course, for example, to your community, then you are doing them a disservice because they need it. And you know deep down that if they take this course, it will pretty much change their life. And if they don't invest or purchase or join or whatever word you want to use, if they don't sign up, they are going to miss out on X, right? Whatever X may be. So sell from a place of service. This happened to me not too long ago when I was selling something where I had, I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was like $8,000 or $9,000 that I had to pay in, I'm gonna say like 24 to 48 hours. It was a very, very tight window, and I came at it from the place of, oh my God, what should I sell? What should I put out there? What should I discount? And I ended up like, I listed a bunch of different ideas, but most of them required me to give more of my time, like one-on-one time, for a crazy low price, or I had to discount something that I already had by a crazy amount, by like 90% or something, in order to make the offer so enticing that people would sign up basically without even thinking twice. And they were just like, hell yes, I gotta get it. And so I put this offer out there. I think it was like a one-on-one session for like $50 or something, which is insane considering I charge like $1,000 an hour for one-on-one consults. But I put it out there, and I didn't even really realize that it was from that place of desperation. I was just like, I need to sell this stuff. I need to make this $8,000 or $9,000, whatever it was at the time. And I put it out there, and even though the offer was incredible, like $50 for a call with me when I usually charge $1,000 an hour, it was a ridiculous offer. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting way more than the one sale that I got. The one sale, and I was just like, yippee, $50. And I realized, after doing some journaling on it and reflecting on it, that it was because this happened because I was selling this amazing offer from that place of desperation, from that place of I have to sell this or else, instead of, oh my God, you need to buy this, it will change your fucking life, which is the way I should have came at it. And that is still true, that's still the case, and I still believe that that call with that one woman did change her life. She even told me like, this is the best thing I've ever done. But it didn't come across that way in my messaging. It didn't come across that way in the content that I put out there. It didn't come across that way in my connections and my speaking with these people who were interested. I mean, I even had people that said, oh my God, this is an amazing offer, but then they didn't sign up. And I was like, what the hell? It's like $50. Are you insane? And I realized soon after, and I understand fully now, that it was because I came at it from that place of scarcity and from that place of I need to sell that, right? The place of desperation. So whatever it is that you're selling right now, and I'm hoping that you're selling something, because you should always be selling something, make sure that when you're going out there to sell it, when you're going out there to share it with your community, that you're sharing it from a place of service, but also, being a little bit pushy. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit pushy if what you're selling that what you're selling will change somebody's life. It will impact their lives. It will make their lives better in some way. Then really it's selfish of you to not sell it to them, right? Like I always tell everybody that if you don't sell to your potential clients or whatever, your community, if you don't sell to them, then you are an asshole. Because the reason I say that is because you are holding back on information that could change their lives for the better. And that makes you an asshole, basically. So, I even had a shirt made up. I should have wore it for this live stream, that says don't be an asshole. And that's really what that's referring to, is you have to sell in order to have a successful business, number one, but more importantly, you have to sell these products and these services so that you can change lives. And I know that's why, you're here right now. I know that that's why you started your business. Maybe initially it was, I'm going to make a lot of money, but I know deep down that you want to change lives, right? Like if you didn't want to change lives and you were just in it for the money, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in my community, because that's really what we do as badass biz babes, is we change lives with our programs, with our courses, with our content, even with our free stuff that we put out there, right? We change lives. That's just what we do. And if you are not selling from that place of service, that place of hell fucking yes, I'm going to get this out there. I'm going to get this to as many people as possible because they need it and it will change their lives forever. If you're not selling from that place, then good luck selling, right? Like it's not gonna work out the way that I know you hope that it will work out, because there is gonna be that sense of desperation that comes through in your content, and that is never a good thing. Ever, ever, ever a good thing. Ever. The champagne is growing on me. All right, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I did recently when it comes to sales. And it was kind of this desperation thing as well. I don't know about desperation, similar, but so for those of you who haven't heard about the Coaches Camp, go check out CassieHoward.com/coachescamp and you will see it. That's my /Coaches Camp. And so what I did was I launched this program about a week ago. And I put it out there and I let everybody know just how epic it was going to be, just how epic it is going to be, I should say. How I know that it will change lives. I know that for a fact. But I put it out there and I was, I had all of these bonuses, $2,500 worth of bonuses. There's early bird pricing, there's like VIP options, all sorts of crazy shit. And I put it out there, and for the first, I'm gonna say like 4 or 5 days, it was just dead silent. And I was like, what is going on? Like, this is the best program I have ever created. This is the program that is going to, change the coaching world forever, basically. Like, it is incredible. And I'm not just saying that because it's my own program. I'm saying that because it's true. Because I've done all of these things. I've gone through all of this content myself. I've learned from it. I've implemented it. I've taken my business from $0 to $1 million in sales in under 2 years. It's one of those things where I truly believe that if you are not a part of this program, I mean, you're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. You are missing out on one of the best opportunities that you could ever stumble across, especially when you check out the price on this friggin' program. It's ridiculous. I even had somebody told me today, you should be charging like 3 times as much for this program, which is true. But I always trust my gut when it comes to pricing. But anyways, what I wanted to point out was, those first 3 or 4, maybe even 5 days that this program was out there, there were 0 sales. There was a couple people who were, interested, right? Like they messaged me and they're like, oh, can you let me know more, right? Can you give me some details? Can you let me know if this was a good fit for me or whatever? I had some people say, yeah, it sounds great, but I have to manifest the money first, or whatever other excuse they had. And so I had interest. It's not like it was complete silence, right? But it wasn't the rush of signups that I expected. And it's not that I expected them because I was like, well, I'm the shit, everybody's gonna buy everything I put out there. It was, I put this program out there and I did it from a place of service, yes, but there was a hint of that neediness, I guess, needing to sell a certain number of spots, needing to, because I had mentors and publicists and like lots of different bills that I had to pay, all coming up at once, right? It was like, if you look at my expenses for the last 3 months, it was, I think, like $98,000 or $99,000 for like 3 months of expenses. So it's been some crazy months. I've been doing a lot of up leveling. I've had a lot of expenses coming through. And so I think it just all kind of hit me at once, where I was like, oh, well, I'm already launching this program. I'm already launching Coaches Camp. I might as well use this program to make all of this money that I need, or something like that, right? So there was that hint of I need to sell this behind all of my sales content and stuff that I was putting it there for the program. And that, to be honest with you, I truly believe is what stopped that from happening, is what stopped the sales from coming through. I mean, and so even though there was interest, even though people were telling me, yes, holy shit, I know, right? Even though people were telling me, oh my God, I need this, like this is perfect, this is exactly what I need, people were not signing up. They just weren't signing up. And, you know, I had conversations with my coach, and I had conversations with myself. I did a bunch of journaling around it, and I realized it was because that there was that hint of desperation that I didn't even realize was there, right? Because am I desperate for money? No. I mean, I have all the money that I need. All of my bills are technically paid now anyway for November. So I'm good, right? So it's like, well, where was this resistance coming from? Like, where was this needy factor coming from? And so I did a bunch of journaling, but I actually did some before the live stream. Do I have it? I do, look. Look at it. So I did like gratitude and like I am like money statements, like I'm a money magnet. I sell only what I believe will change lives. I'm fully in alignment with what I sell. I believe this program will change lives, talking about the coaches camp. I sell from a place of service, right? Like all of these things. So I did a lot of journaling around it. And I do it every day, but I did it a lot when I, you know, had this realization, and I was like, you know what? I need to drop the whole needy side of this. I need to focus more on how their lives are going to change, right? Like how your life is going to change when you're a part of the coaches camp, and you go through this 10-week intensive program. Your life will change forever. And I know that sounds like over the top, like, oh, you're exaggerating, Cassie, don't be crazy. But I know that this will change lives. I truly believe that this program will change your life. It will take your business to a level that you didn't even know existed, that you didn't even believe was possible for you. And the reason that I believe this so much is because I have done it myself. I have gone through every single thing that we're covering in the coaches camp, every single thing I have done myself, right? I'm talking all about my mistakes, all of my failures, how I learned from those, the lessons that came out of those. And, you know, you get to shave years off of the learning curve that you normally would have to go through in order to create that 6-figure or multi-6-figure or even 7-figure business. You're going to shave years off of that by going through this program. You're going to get all that content in 10 weeks. Even faster. You're going to get it all in 10 weeks. You're going to know what you need to do, how to sell, how to create offers, how to have the best mindset that you could possibly have, how to, create your community, grow your tribe. I could go on forever, right? Like go check out cassiehoward.com/coachescamp and you'll get all the information on what's included and all the things we cover. But you know, what's really cool about this program is that I have done everything that's in it. So I know everything that works and doesn't work. In terms of what's in this program. I mean, I don't know everything that there is to know about, you know, making money online, of course. But I have done this long enough to know what roadblocks are coming up for you. I know what you're going to stumble on, what you're going to trip over, so to speak, what you are going to have issues with. I don't know why I'm tearing up. I don't know where this came from. I think it's like I'm thinking about like when I first started this business. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? Like I came from the couponing industry, the frugal living industry, the whole save your money, don't spend your money. So I got into coaching and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to make money online. I know how to, you know, create successful businesses, but I didn't know anything about how to coach people. I didn't know how to teach people, even though that's what I was doing all along with my blog posts on the couponing blog. But I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And so I hired coach after coach after coach, and I took program after program after program. And, you know, most of most of the programs that I took were, I don't want to say they were useless, but I didn't get much from them. The coaches that I worked with, I'm going to say like half of the coaches I worked with I learned from, and the other half I learned a lesson from. Probably gratefulness for, oh, thanks, Tara. Yeah, so it's like I just, everything is different for me now, and it's only been like less than 2 years. I started my coaching business in February, like almost 2 years ago, and I didn't know a damn thing. And now I'm bringing in, I think I'm like close to $1 million from like the last 2-ish years. It'll be $1 million plus by the time I get to my 2-year anniversary. And so, yeah, it's gratefulness. Like you said, Tara, it definitely is that I'm grateful for everything I've done, but it's also, me kind of saying like, well, your shit, right? And you take all of this stuff and you have learned so much, and you have implemented, you've tested, you've tried things, you've tweaked things, you've, worked with so many people, you've made a shitload of investments in yourself. And so, you deserve all of this and more, right? It's like me patting myself on the back. But that's what I believe about this program. All of the stuff that's in the coaches camp is everything that I have learned, everything that I have had to go through, so that you don't have to go through, that shitstorm that I had to go through, all of those big learning curves, all of those like 10K plus investments that just don't work out, and it's just like a complete loss. I've done many of those. I just did one, I'm going to say like 7 or 8 weeks ago. So I know that there are fears and resistance around hiring mentors and joining programs. Like, I totally get that. I even have that myself from time to time, but I know that every investment that I could ever make is going to be a worthwhile investment, because I will either get value out of it or I will learn from it. I will learn some type of a lesson from it. So it's always worth it to me. But I know that this program that I've put together for you, it absolutely, without a doubt, will change your life forever. And I'm not just saying that. I truly believe that. I know that the content in here is stuff that you need to know for sure, and nothing that you don't. And you're going to find programs that want to talk to you about list building, which, yes, is important, but not the star of the show. You're going to hear about like sales funnels, and you're going to hear about copywriters and legalities and like all of this other stuff. And yes, all of those things are important, but not as important as your message, as your mindset, as your money work, as your content, as your sales, all of the big things that I cover in this program, and really in all of my content that I put out there. And so when I say that there's no other program out there like this program, I truly mean that. You can go and double check. You will not find a program that is as comprehensive as the Coaches Camp, that gives you as much value for your dollar as you will get with the Coaches Camp. You're going to find programs like this that are charging you like 5K plus, especially like we're doing a live event at the end of the 10 weeks together, which is like February or so. You're gonna be paying like 5K plus from everybody else, right, for this. And this like Coaches Camp right now, the early bird is on, and it's only $9.99 to sign up. And you can do VIP for $14.99, which includes some one-on-one time with me as well. But the price is going up on the 18th, which is when? On Friday. So I mean, the value that you're gonna get from this program is just unbeatable. It's just completely unbeatable. And so I really just wanted to share that with you, from my heart to yours, around selling from that place of service, but also being involved in this program. I think that you know in your gut whether or not it's for you. You can go and check out the page and read through it, and you'll automatically know, like, no, this is not for me. I don't feel aligned to this. I'm not feeling called to this. I don't feel like this is right for me, and that's totally cool. But you could go there and you could read through it, and you could say, holy shit, I need to be there, right? Like, this is the program I need to be in. This is exactly what I'm looking for. You won't know that if you don't go check it out, right? So go check it out. But if you are looking for support in your business, and you're looking for a program that's not just another program, but it's a program that will actually change things for you, that will actually get you the results that you've been looking for from all of these other programs and membership sites, and even one-on-one mentorships, right? Like sometimes you can't get what you want out of a one-on-one mentorship, and sometimes a program is the way to go, a group program. So go and check it out and let me know if you have questions about it, but I'll pull up the page for you so you can. So this is the address, okay? So go there, cassiehoward.com/coachescamp. Coaches Camp. All right, so if you come here, you'll see like all the info. Okay. So I'll give you like a rough idea of what you'll get in terms of content, just to give you an idea like of all of the stuff that we'll be covering on here, all of the value that you're gonna get from it. Okay, move that out of the way. Okay, so how to determine exactly what it is you want in life, because you need to know what your ideal lifestyle is in order to create it. What success looks like to you. Journaling as well, using journaling as an exercise, daily exercise to bring your dream life into reality now. Daily mindset practice that will have you fired up and ready to kick ass every day, totally true. Simple questions to ask when you're determining your true message, because a lot of people don't know what their message is. Daily activities you must be doing to bring even more awareness to you and your brand. Social media strategies, sales funnels, creating offers super fast, how to do that, how to go from like idea to launch to sales in like 24 hours or less if you're crazy like me. How to become a world-class coach that charges world-class prices, creating and growing a community of raving fans, writing compelling emails and social media posts, how to get over overwhelm and back into action, how to make the most of your mornings. And then one of my favorites is my 5-step system for accomplishing 10 times as much as you usually do in half the time. So this is the Coaches Camp. We start 1 week from today, November 22nd. It's for any woman coach, and really it doesn't even have to be coaches. This is just who I'm speaking to directly on the sales page, but it's for anyone really with a service-based online business. But it's for women that are really passionate, number one, about what they do. They know that what they do makes a difference in the world. They know that they want to change lives. They know that they were born for way more than they're currently accepting as, being reasonable. They're ready to go all in, and they're just a completely driven motherfucking badass, and they are going to do whatever it takes to make their dreams happen. So that's who it's for. So if that's you, if that's speaking to you, if the program's speaking to you, if what I'm saying is speaking to you, go and check out cassiehoward.com/thecoachescamp, and I'll put the link in the comments of this live stream as well, and you can check it out. So just comment on this post and you'll be notified when I do that if you want that link. But remember, no matter what you do, that you trust your gut. You go with your gut feeling no matter what when it comes to anything, but especially when it comes to investing, and especially investing in programs and mentors. Always trust your gut. If it's a hell yes, then jump on it right away before you talk yourself out of it, which I find that we tend to do, even if it's something that could really help us. And if it's a hell no, then run far away and don't be afraid to say no to it, right? But allow yourself to at least be curious, allow yourself to check it out, allow yourself to consider what may happen if you do say yes to you. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm gonna go finish my champagne and soak in my giant soaker tub over there before I switch off for the night and do my VIP day tomorrow with my amazing clients. So I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions about the Coaches Camp, send me a private message on Facebook and we'll chat about it. All right, bye guys.